Malavia. I am head nutritionist and head of hormone and thyroid vertical from Team Luke. I also work as head mentor at LSI, and wherein we teach our students. We teach our students nutrition, integrative nutrition, and we make them graduates, postgraduates, masters in integrative nutrition. So that's about me. Thank you all for joining in today. And my today's topic is fibroids. One interesting fact about fibroids is uterine fibroids. When I speak about most of the, at least 75% women, so when I was just going through the statistics, I realized that 20 to 80% women or 75% women in their life end up suffering from fibroid at least once. You know why? What are the causes? What is fibroid? Let's understand that today. So what is fibroid? Like I said, it's uterine fibroid. That means where will it be present? It will be present inside the uterus on the uterus. Okay. Now, these fibroids are nothing but growth of uterine cells. Now, there are various kind of uterine cells. One of them are smooth muscles. So when these fibroids grow or overgrow, one of the cells, when they overgrow, they form a kind of a lumpy mass which kind of sticks to each other. That is called as fibroids. Will it be cancerous? Does it cause cancer? The answer is not. Most of the cases that we have come across, fibroids are non-cancerous. They are, in short, benign tumor. That is, they are safe. It's okay if it is there. Now, your question may be, if it is safe, then do we need to remove it? What are the signs and symptoms? What does it cause? So basically, when we speak about uterine fibroids, there are many who do not exhibit any signs and symptoms. Just 2 days, last week, I had a consultation wherein, she was diagnosed with fibroids via sonography. Not even examination, but sonography. And I asked her, do you have any issues? And she's like, I don't have any issues. Just that ultrasound was done and she was diagnosed with fibroids. So then how do I come to know whether one has fibroids or not? So first is examination. You may want to go to your doctor for examination, physical examination, so doctors can understand if there is abnormality or overgrowth on your pelvic area. Then second is they may ask you for an ultrasound. Third is at times, if you have any other symptoms because of fibroids, then basis that doctors may advise you other tests. But these are few tests. These are few ways one can diagnose whether they have fibroids or not. Second is, how do I come to know whether I'm suffering from fibroids? So it can be asymptomatic, like in case of many, but there are many who may end up suffering. What? Irregular menses, heavy bleeding during the flow. When I say irregular menses, I mean the time span between two menses, which is ideally 27 to 28 to 30 days, decreases or increases. Secondly, there can be prolonged periods. So when I say prolonged period, I mean that instead of bleeding for 2 days, 3 days or 4 to 5 days in general, they end up bleeding for 10 to 15 days. Third is bleeding in between, not bleeding, but spotting in between two menses. Next is excessive cramping. You have extreme period pain. Next is anxiety, irritability, depression. These are few symptoms that one can exhibit when they have uterine fibroids. Now, you may ask me, Hemali, anxiety, irritability, depression, painful periods, is it only specific to fibroids? No, I would say many hormonal imbalances can also exhibit similar symptoms. So we have to be extra cautious and need not worry that, oh, I'm exhibiting this symptom, that means I have fibroid. Nothing like that. So go to your doctor, get the examination done so that you know whether you have fibroids or not. Second is, these are the signs and symptoms of if somebody is suffering from fibroids. Then who is more prone to fibroids? Like I said, 75 to 80% females end up suffering from fibroids at one point in their life. It is genetic, like it can be passed on from generations. Second is if you have hormonal imbalance, it can lead to fibroid formation. So it has been observed that when you have fibroids, the cell or that mass of fibroid, it is like a house which attracts more estrogen and progesterone. It has more receptors for estrogen and progesterone. Then it could be because of vitamin D deficiency. One may end up suffering from fibroid because of deranged lipid profile. One may end up suffering from fibroid because you have excessive red meat consumption. If your CRP is high, if there is inflammation in your system, you end up suffering from fibroids. Okay, so does it mean that if you consume red meat excessively, you will have fibroids? No. If you take care of your lifestyle, definitely not. Then next thing that I would want to let you all know when we talk about fibroid is like, I spoke about the hormonal imbalance, etc. But do you know that when you consume excess of junk food, excess of processed food, excess of sugar, it impacts our growth hormones, and that can also trigger fibroid. So these are few things one may need to take care of while in your daily lifestyle, so that you ensure that you are not triggering the overgrowth of any cells in your system which may lead to fibroid. Now, risk factors, if you have fibroids, there are chances that you may end up gaining more weight. Your lipid profile goes deranged. Your blood sugar, there is dyslipidemia, there is a change in your blood sugar levels. So, you are more prone to gain weight, leading to obesity. So these are few things that you may want to take care of in case you have fibroids. So basically, few things when I talk about, that is correcting your lifestyle. So let's quickly jump to the solutions, or how can we manage fibroid. So first thing first, ensure that you are sleeping on time. Second is, we have seen that with fibroids, there is hormonal imbalance, that is estrogen and progesterone imbalance happens. So it is good to ensure that you are consuming a good probiotic, because probiotic helps in balancing hormones. So a consumption of good probiotic is a must. You need to ensure that you are sleeping on time, because that will also help you in balancing hormones and hence help you in managing thyroid. Next is, you want to ensure that you are including cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables actually help in balancing hormones. So yes, but do ensure, in case you are suffering from hypothyroidism, ensure that cruciferous vegetables are cooked. Avoid raw cruciferous vegetables in cases of hypothyroidism. Include anti-inflammatory foods, because fibroid is also caused because of inflammation in our system. So anti-inflammatory foods like ginger, garlic will actually help us heal faster. Good fats we cannot miss out on, definitely needed. And we can also, you also need to ensure that you are well hydrated, and you also need to be active throughout the day. So basically, taking care of your lifestyle, that is adequate sleep, adequate nutrition, balanced meals, including fiber in meal, balancing your vitamin D levels, including good quality vitamins coming from green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, and other vegetables, including vitamin A coming from carotene, basically pumpkin, carrot. All this is actually going to help us manage fibroid. So before I go ahead or stop here, I would want to share one classic example, classic case that we had. So when she came to us, she was obese. She had fibroids, and she used to bleed like almost 10 to 12 days a week, and excessive bleeding, like changing pads every hour. So her doctor had advised that you better get operated. So she chose to give herself a chance by changing the lifestyle. She came on our program. She worked on the lifestyle, the functional foods that we spoke about, including vitamin D, B complex, good probiotic, and working on her sleep and stress. She actually, when she got her sonography done after 2 months, there was not even a single fibroid in her system. So yes, lifestyle can help you manage fibroids. Also, while I'm saying this, I also said that 75 to 80% women end up suffering from fibroid, but we might not even come to know, and they dissolve on their own. So nothing to worry of. But if your fibroid is on your nerve endings, it can cause excruciating pain, and at that point your doctors may advise you a surgical removal of fibroid. So take a call accordingly, but manage your lifestyle, and I'm sure we can help us manage fibroids as well. So I've got this interesting question on, is fibroid and polyps same? No, Pranav, fibroids and polyps are not same. While uterine polyps are very small or minute in size, they can cause cancer. They can lead to cancer. But fibroids generally are benign and won't lead to cancer. Having said that, another way to distinguish between polyp and fibroid is from their origin. Fibroids origin from smooth muscles of uterus, and these polyps origin from endometrial lining. So that's second difference. Third is polyps are small in size, whereas fibroid size may vary. So these are the difference between fibroids and polyps. I have fibroid. Will I suffer from cancer? No, you won't suffer from cancer in case you have fibroid. So rest assured, but take care of your lifestyle so that it doesn't trigger any other hormonal imbalance. One thing I forgot to mention is including good source of selenium. Definitely needed, because selenium helps in balancing, helps in cleaning our liver, and all the hormonal imbalance or the metabolism of all the hormones takes place in liver. So taking care of liver health is at most important. Hence, we should take care of fibroid, we need to take care of liver health. So that's about it from my end. In case you have any questions, please feel free to post it over here, and I'll be happy to answer them. In case you have any other questions later, if you watch this video later and you have this question, if you have any question, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram handle, Hemali Malavia, and I'll be happy to help you. Let's see if we have any other questions. So no questions. The two questions that we had, we addressed it. Okay. So Nikita, no, you won't suffer from cancer. Fibroids and polyps I've already answered. No questions, it seems. Okay, great. All of you all have a great evening, a great day ahead and a great evening ahead. Feel free to reach out in case of queries, if any. Take care of your lifestyle, and we are there. Take care. Bye. Okay, there's an question, probiotic food options. Oh, lovely. So, Hetal, when we talk about probiotic, they are nothing but healthy gut bacteria, which helps us in balancing hormones. So, probiotics, where will I get them? Rice kanji, kefir, kombucha, pickles, homemade pickles, which are not laden with oil or not laden with salt. You can use them as probiotics. Sauerkraut is another good source of probiotic. You can also, if need be, you can reach out for fermented salsa, etc., which will help you with probiotic. And you can reach out to a healthcare practitioner who can advise you a probiotic supplement in case need be. Thank you all. Bye.